Hey UCO, when I was a freshman at the University of Michigan, I got placed in one of the dorms that was farthest away from campus. My roommate and I really wanted to make friends, so we spent the whole first day walking around our dorm and trying to meet people. We didn't meet anybody. We got so desperate that we ended up just lying on the floor in our hallway and yelling out, "Is there anybody there?" We were probably there for 1 or 2 hours and nobody ended up coming. This was probably one of the low points for me in college and maybe my life. This year in UCO, we've been hearing a word from the Lord to rise and live. As you can imagine, this phrase hits home pretty personally for me. The phrase rise and live comes from a passage in Acts 3. At this point, Jesus has already ascended to heaven, and he's sent out his disciples to preach the good news of his resurrection to the whole world. In this passage, 2 of Jesus' disciples, Peter and John, are going to the temple. On their way there, they see a man laying at the gate. This man has been paralyzed since birth, and he's crying out for money. Peter comes up to him and says to him, "Silver and gold I do not have, but what I do have I give to you. In the name of Jesus Christ, rise and walk." Immediately the man stands up, walks around, and praises God because he's been healed. In this same way, we hear Jesus right now inviting us to rise and actually live. In a lot of ways, I was a lot like this man who was laying down at the gate. I was literally lying on the ground. I was literally crying out. But what I was crying out for wasn't money, but friends. What I've experienced since then is Jesus inviting me to rise and really live. To live a full life that can only come through Jesus Christ. So for you, if you're literally lying on the floor, or if you feel like you're lying on the floor in some other way, Jesus has the same words for you today. Rise and live.